Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am going to be making a cake plate, a farmhouse style cake plate with a dome, and I'm going to make a wreath that goes underneath it to make it a centerpiece. So I used a Dollar Tree plate, a white bowl, a sugar dish with the lid, and a plastic bowl from the wedding section. And for this, it could not be any more simple. I actually have a farmhouse cake plate and I wanted another one. So I'm just gonna glue the plate onto the bowl, but the bowl is upside down. And it's literally that simple. And I'm using hot glue. I always start out with hot glue and kind of live with it for a few days and see if I like it. And if I do, I'll permanently glue it. So I can tell that I'm definitely going to like this. So for the top, what I did was I used the lid to the little sugar bowl and just glued it to that plastic bowl upside down, so on the bottom of it, and it fits on there perfectly. It's the perfect top for my cake plate, the perfect dome. So I also wanted to show you guys my farmhouse cake plate and how close of a match it is. So I'm really happy with how similar. I have two now. So I also discovered these terry cloths, and they're this black and white check, and my first thought was to cover pillows, like pillow shams for farmhouse pillows. And so this is kind of a preview, I guess. I'm probably not going to do a video on this, but I probably will be doing this. I did get plenty of these. I love the idea of the black and white check pillow covers for a farmhouse look. So I'm going to use them as napkins today because I did get extra for napkins too. So I also got a ring from the Dollar Tree, a foam ring, and a variety of flowers, fall flowers. So I'm just going to separate out the flowers to see which ones I really want to use. And I'm going to use 2 of the white mums, 1 of the fall leaves, and 3 of the little orange ones with the red berries. I don't know what they're called. So I'm just going to cut everything to about 1.5 inches and poke them in there. I do spread them out equally on all the sides. I'm not doing anything in the center or the middle, or just on the sides, I guess. Oh, and I also used 2 of the fall hydrangeas. Are kind of tan and they've got a little bit of a burlap look to them, so I like those. So like I said, I'm just going to equally spread these out. I like to group like flowers together. I guess maybe just all those years as a florist, that's just kind of how I do it. You get used to doing things a certain way, and that looks best when you group the flowers together. It gives it more impact, but also kind of spread out a little bit so you can see it throughout. So that's kind of what I do here, and I really like how it turned out. Okay, so you can see here how it's just around the sides and not, I'm not finished yet, but I'm not putting anything in the center. So here are those fall colored kind of burlappy type hydrangeas. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those now. Okay, you can see how I'm kind of grouping them together, and I'm kind of putting them on top of the leaves or near the leaves. And yeah, I guess I just really kind of wanted to fill those areas out, and you just kind of have to look and see from the side what needs to be filled out. And you can see where I'm grouping them together and how they have more impact together than spread out equally. And I've talked about that in different videos. When you're doing flowers and they're just randomly put all over, they just don't have as much impact visually as flowers that are grouped together. Okay, here's those little orange ones with the little red berries. I don't know what they are, but they're very pretty. And I thought that they would add a little something extra, something wispy, and kind of soften everything up. So I'm just cutting each stem in half. And because, everything else I've cut at about 1.5 inches, I do want these a little bit longer because I do want them to extend the length out from the arrangement as everything else. And like I said, just to kind of soften everything up. And so I do group these together in 2s, 3s, and spread them out equally, just so everything looks uniform, but definitely grouped together. These would not look good individually, just stuck in there. You definitely would want these to be grouped together. So the last thing I'm going to do is just make sure that everything looks pretty even all the way around, and check to see if my plate fits in there well. And you don't have to use this in the center. A big pumpkin would look pretty, a candle. So here's how my farmhouse cake plate with the dome looks with nothing under it. So I could use this all year. And then for fall or for a party of some sort or whatever, it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to use this on my Thanksgiving table. So I also wanted to point out my napkins. Aren't they perfect for fall? I actually have a table runner that matches. So I love it. Farmhouse or fall. So I'm going to use it for farmhouse fall. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.